97.1 CITB Thunder Bay, 97.3 CIPR Pigeon River. Tourism Radio. This is your source for tourism information in Thunder Bay. 97.1 CITB and 97.3 CIPR Pigeon River. Tourism Radio. 97.1 FM CITB Thunder Bay and 97.3 FM CIPR Pigeon River. 97.1 FM CITB Thunder Bay, 97.3 FM CIPR Pigeon River. Your tourist information station. Everything you wanted to know about Thunder Bay. 97.1 FM CITB Thunder Bay, 97.3 FM CIPR Pigeon River. Your tourist information station. Thunder Bay's Tourism Radio. 97.1 FM CITB Thunder Bay, 97.3 FM CIPR Pigeon River. Your tourist information station. Your tourist information station. 97.1 FM CITB Thunder Bay, 97.3 FM CIPR Pigeon River. Thunder Bay's Tourism Radio. Anishinaabe Art Gallery in the heart of downtown Port Arthur at 18 Court Street South, creating an appreciation and awareness of Native culture through art. Best Western Crossroads. Enjoy the fantastic location near the airport with limousine service, hot breakfast, and a business center. For reservations, go to bestwestern.com. Amethyst Mine Panorama. Mining amethyst since 1960. Enjoy guided and self-guided tours collecting your own amethyst. A must-see. Go to amethystmine.com. The setting, the service, the satisfaction. Best Western plus Nor'Wester Hotel and Conference Center. Discover tranquility. Go to bw+nor'wester.com. Amethyst Gift Center. Open year-round with free workshop tours and locally mined amethyst. Visit us at 400 Victoria Avenue East, Monday to Saturday. The Fort William Reserve is adjacent to the city of Thunder Bay. For the latest in Fort William First Nation news, meetings, economic developments, and more, go to fwfn.com.
Eagle Canyon Adventures. Are you traveling east? Experience Canada's longest suspension bridge and Canada's longest zip line. For details, visit eaglecanyonadventures.ca. Experience a new level of comfort at the Comfort Inn. Newly renovated rooms, complimentary daily breakfast, and a barbecue area for guests. Go to thunderbaycomfortinn.com. The Days Inn, with 2 ideal locations. Enjoy all it has to offer. Non-smoking rooms, free Wi-Fi internet, daybreak breakfast, and more. To book, visit daysinn.ca. Camp in Thunder Bay's parks. Trowbridge Falls provides a peaceful experience, and Chippewa Park has open campsites and nearby supervised swimming. Visit thunderbay.ca. Fort William Historical Park, one of the largest living history attractions in North America, devoting to recreating the days of the Northwest Company and the Canadian fur trade. Visit fwhp.ca. The Canadian Lakehead Exhibition is open 362 days of the year. Weddings, conventions, farmers market, shows, major events, and more. Visit cle.on.ca.
Grand Portage Lodge and Casino. Experience the fun and excitement. Take the short drive on Highway 61 for non-stop gaming and perfect relaxation. Visit grandportage.com. Magnus Theater is the professional theater of Northwestern Ontario. Visit magnus.on.ca for current productions or call 346-5552. Experience Finnish and Canadian-style baking at its finest. Stop in at Hari Bakery. Open Tuesday to Saturday at 223 Algoma Street. Whether you're an individual or a group, stay somewhere with great access to the city. Lakehead University residence. Available from May to August. Call 343-8485. Mount Mckay is a prime location for wedding day ceremonies, family reunions, or company and family picnics. Open mid-April to mid-November. Call fwfn.com. The Thunder Bay Art Gallery focuses on the contemporary artwork of Canadian Aboriginal and Northwestern Ontario artists. For current exhibits, visit theag.ca.
The recipe to a great night out in Thunder Bay is simple. Classic cocktails, signature starters, and mouth-watering steaks at the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. See you tonight. Come touch history in this unique Northwestern Ontario Pioneer Village. The Founders Museum in Pioneer Village is located on Highway 61, just a short drive south of Thunder Bay. Plan a night of fun and excitement at OLG Casino Thunder Bay, 50 Cumberland Street South. Get the latest on special promotions at olgslotsandcasinos.ca. Located in a historic building, the Thunder Bay Museum offers visitors 6 galleries of local, regional, and national heritage. For more information, visit thunderbaymuseum.com. The Northwestern Ontario Sports Hall of Fame and Museum was established to preserve and honor the region's rich sports heritage. Visit NWOSportsHallOfFame.com. Mountain Bingo Fort William First Nation, 400 and Mckay Drive. Play mini and monster bingo. For games and times, check out mountainbingo.com.
Attention Flight 77 passengers, there's been a delay due to weather conditions. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Before you go on that special vacation, business retreat, or pick up friends and family at the airport, you can check the internet to see if your flight's on time. The Thunderbay Airport Authority, Incorporated, have set up a website with the arrival and departure times as well as delays that might be possible. For more information, arrival or departure times, log on to tbairport.on.ca.
If you're visiting Thunder Bay from the United States, here are the customs regulations if you're an American citizen. If you've been in Canada over 48 hours and you have not made a declaration over the last 30 days, you can take back $400 US worth of goods per person duty-free. This may include 32 ounces of alcohol per adult, 200 cigarettes, or 100 cigars, which are not of Cuban origin. While shopping, you'll notice that most businesses in Thunder Bay display a fair exchange sign, which is updated daily, so you know what your money is worth. Enjoy your stay in Thunder Bay.
You'll find it in a bishop's ring, in fine jewelry, the Smithsonian, or on a fireplace wall. It's amethyst, Ontario's gemstone, and Thunder Bay boasts one of the largest deposits in North America. The amethyst is a six-sided quartz and comes in a variety of shades of purple. The name is Greek for not drunken. Some believe that it's a description of the wine-like color, but to others, it may explain the belief that if you are carrying amethyst while imbibing, you will not feel the effect of the alcohol. The amethyst in Thunder Bay occurs in deposits of metamorphic rock and could be found in vugs, or pockets within the stone. It can range from a light mauve, known as Thunder Bay lavender, to the deep precious purple. There are a number of open-pit amethyst mines to the east and west of the city. Each are owned by families who work the mine and are skilled in creating unique gifts, jewelry, and crafts. From beautiful gemstones to construction-grade, amethyst is a popular and integral part of the Thunder Bay landscape.
Camping is a great way to enjoy the outdoors, and Thunder Bay offers two campgrounds within the city. Trowbridge Falls Campground is located on Copenhagen Road off of the 1117 highway. It runs along Current River and is close to both Boulevard Lake and Centennial Park. For more information about the Trowbridge Falls Campground, call 683-6661. The second place to camp in Thunder Bay is at Chippewa Park Campground. This seasonal campground is located off of Highway 61. For more information about camping and the events at Chippewa Park, you can call 623-3912. There are many other campgrounds around the city, including a KOA campground located near the Terry Fox Monument and Wilmette Canyon. There's also many provincial parks in the area that offer a variety of facilities. These include the Sleeping Giant Provincial Park, Kekabeka Falls Provincial Park, Pigeon River Provincial Park, and Wilmette Canyon Provincial Park. If you'd like to learn more, you can call the parks directly.
The Centennial Conservatory was Fort William's project to commemorate Canada's 100th birthday and is a great place to visit while you're in the city. The facility is also used to start many of the flowers and plants that grow here throughout the summer and consists of 3 large greenhouses. Take a walk through the tropical house with a small pond and bridge in the center with lush vegetation and gorgeous fragrant flowers from around the world. The West Wing hosts a large variety of desert plants and cacti, which is home to over 200 types of cacti varieties. The East Wing houses seasonal displays of poinsettias, lilies, and other plants that mark various holidays. The 2 other buildings serve the city's parks and recreation department. Most of the flowers and shrubs that you see in the city's parks were cultivated at the Centennial Conservatory. Whether you'd like a slow stroll in an enchanting atmosphere or some amazing pictures, visit the Centennial Conservatory. Admission is free. Open 7 days a week from 1 until 4 p.m. The Centennial Conservatory, located on D Street. For more information, call 622-7036. For ease of access, the City of Thunder Bay has designated 3 of the main roads into the city as corridors, which take you into the heart of Thunder Bay. If you're approaching the city from the northeast, you will see Hodder Avenue, which is the Bayview Corridor. Turn left onto Hodder and follow the lake boat signs posted along the route. This road will take you to Thunder Bay's waterfront, featuring beautiful Marina Park. When approaching our city from the south along Highway 61, the third set of lights is Arthur Street, which is the continuation of the Bayview Corridor. If you make a right at the lights at Arthur Street, you'll be following the Bayview Corridor through Thunder Bay. As you enter the city from the west on Highway 102, you'll be on the Memorial Corridor, which features a flower on the corridor signs. Highway 102 is also called Dawson Road, and as you approach the city, the road is renamed Red River Road. Following the poppy signs along Red River Road will lead you through the city to Algoma Street, continuing down to Memorial Avenue. This is where you'll find the intercity shopping area and a direct route to the south side of the city. The third corridor enters the city from Highway 1117 along Oliver Road. This is the Friendship Corridor, designated by the clasped hand signs along the route. It follows Oliver Road and then makes a right on Balmoral Street through the center of Thunder Bay and will take you to the Friendship Gardens and also the south side of the city. We hope that your stay in Thunder Bay is a pleasant one and that you'll visit us again soon.
While visiting Thunder Bay, if you're in need of emergency health care or dental care, help is there when you need it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For health emergencies, visit the Thunder Bay Regional Health Sciences Center at 980 Oliver Road. For dental emergencies, call the Nurses Registry to be directed to the nearest assistance. That number is 623-7451. For all other inquiries, call Telehealth Ontario. Telehealth offers telephone access to a registered nurse. Call toll-free at 1-800-797-0000.
Experience the drama and history of life in the fur trade at Fort William Historical Park, where you'll step back into the year 1815. Here, a colorful era of Canada's past comes to life. You are a visitor from another time, another age. See the many characters of the fort as they were almost 200 years ago. They know nothing of motor cars and microwaves, fast food and skyscrapers, but they'd be happy to tell you anything of the world of 1815.
The fort is a must-see, and from first glance it's easy to see why. There are over 42 outfitted historical buildings standing on the sprawling 20-acre site. Your exploration will take you through a unique cultural community. You'll meet an assortment of Ojibwe natives, Scottish gentlemen, French-Canadian voyageurs, craftsmen, and farm laborers. Stop to see the Ojibwe work among the wigwams in the native encampment outside the palisade, as they skin, tan and stretch hides, stitch birch bark baskets, and sift wild rice. Inside the fort there are dozens of buildings to explore. The sound of bagpipes fills the air. In the main square, company gentlemen often huddle in the council house squabbling over procedures. You may even find them arresting the lowly blacksmith who's been trading with the hated Hudson Bay Company. They are, however, pleased to show off the grand environs of the Great Hall, the dining and social center.
The voyageurs are of a different manner. You can easily spot them. They're the ones in the bright shirts and wide, colorful sashes. Most are required to camp outside the palisade, except of course for the guides who have bunkhouses inside the fort. Aromas will draw you into the kitchen and bakery, where the cooks and assistants prepare meals for the gentlemen. The bakery is filled with the smell of delicious freshly baked bread.
These are just a few of the treats you'll find at the fort. Come celebrate the spirit of the Canadian fur trade and meet reenactors from across the continent. Sign up for workshops and enjoy the colorful Grand Canoe Arrival. Come and see one of the most amazing cultural phenomenons. Fort William Historical Park, only a paddle away from downtown Thunder Bay, located at 1 King Road off of Broadway Avenue.
Want to hear about what makes Thunder Bay so unique? Here are some fun facts about our city.
Did you know Thunder Bay is geographically one of the biggest cities in Ontario because of its land size? Population-wise, we're the 12th largest city in Ontario.
Did you know the largest lumber company in Ontario is based in Thunder Bay? Buchanan Forest Products produces roughly 1 billion board feet each year.
Did you know Thunder Bay has the third busiest airport in Ontario?
Did you know the highest ownership of single homes in Canada can be found in Thunder Bay?
And last but definitely not least, Thunder Bay is one of the biggest grain handlers in the world. Our grain elevators ship between 5 and 10 million tons of grain each year.
These are just a few interesting facts about Thunder Bay. To learn more, you can call the Thunder Bay Visitor Information Line at 1-800-667-8386. Want to hear about what makes Thunder Bay so unique?
Here are some fun facts about our city. Did you know Thunder Bay is geographically one of the biggest cities in Ontario because of its land size? Population-wise, we're the 12th largest city in Ontario.
Did you know Thunder Bay has port facilities for handling all types of cargoes and is served by both Canadian National, Canadian Pacific Railways, and major Canadian trucking companies? These cargoes are shipped throughout the world via Thunder Bay's many port facilities.
Did you know Thunder Bay has the third busiest airport in Ontario?
Did you know the highest ownership of single homes in Canada can be found in Thunder Bay?
These are just a few interesting facts about Thunder Bay. To learn more, you can call the Thunder Bay Visitor Information Line at 1-800-667-8386.
Early Ojibwe peoples first used the Grand Portage to link inland winter camps to summer homes on Grand Portage Bay on Lake Superior. This 8.5-mile trek up Pigeon River bypassed a series of waterfalls, including High Falls. It allowed the Grand Portage people access to the lakes and rivers that led to the vast plains of Canada. Centuries later, European fur traders followed their lead, and Grand Portage became the inland headquarters for the worldwide fur trade. From 1730 to 1805, this trading post hosted hundreds of traders, partners, and voyageurs. Cultures from all over the world met at the Grand Portage in a flurry of activity. The Grand Portage National Monument, established in 1960, includes the archaeological remains of the Northwest Company Depot, as well as the full restoration of the trading post, stockade, Great Hall around the Palisades, and more. Rendezvous Days in mid-August helped preserve Ojibwe tradition and celebrate new ones by bringing people together from all over. Open from mid-May to mid-October, be sure to catch a glimpse of an era when the fur trade met Grand Portage for an emporium of goods and melting pot of cultures.
Hillcrest Park is best known for its spectacular view of the sleeping giant. From the park, you'll also get an incredible view of the entire city of Thunder Bay. The park is home to the Sunken Gardens, which offer a wide assortment of plants and over 70 varieties of flowers. It was originally known as Hill Park and had been purchased between 1912 and 1915 for $51,000. Before this, it had been used for field games, militia drills, and even advertising signs. The park was renamed Hillcrest Park in 1940 after World War II and was dedicated in honor of the Lakehead Scottish Regiment Motor Patrol, one of the most decorated units of World War II. On the south side of the park is the old Fire Hall Bell, cast in Troy, New York in 1907. The bell's huge proportions were the result of a miscalculation on the part of the designer. Later it became a curfew signal, rung each night to let the children know it was time to be off the street. Enjoy its history and rich beauty. Visit Hillcrest Park, located on High Street in the north end of Thunder Bay.
The city of Thunder Bay has a rich history that started thousands of years ago. It was believed that the Plato Indians were in this area as early as 5000 BC, mining copper. By the 17th century, the Ojibwe people were the dominant culture in and around the Thunder Bay area. The Thunder Bay area grew and flourished a long time ago because of the fur trade industry.
The first outpost, Fort Kaministaquan, was created in 1678 and existed until 1803. At that time, the Northwest Company created a new fort in the east end of Thunder Bay and called it Fort William. Fort William became a central part of the Canadian fur trade industry, where people could gather, meet, and perform their business.
In 1867, Canada wanted to expand. Simon Dawson was sent to Thunder Bay to pick a starting point for a road to be created. This road was set to go towards the west to Fort Garry, as Simon Dawson had the choice of two starting points. He chose a location known as the Depot, which was the landing area for ships.
Work on the new road began in 1869 and was renamed the Prince Arthur Landing in honor of the Queen's third son. This location would also become the starting point for the town of Port Arthur. Originally, the area surrounding Thunder Bay was all under one township until the government passed legislation allowed the area to split. The corporation of the town of Port Arthur was established in 1884, and the town of Fort William was created shortly afterwards in 1892. Both towns were declared cities in 1907.
As the two cities expanded, it was suggested that the cities join to become one. In 1964, Saul Laskin, the mayor of Port Arthur, submitted a request to have the government study various issues for the cities and surrounding municipalities. In 1965, another request was submitted by the heads of councils for all of the affected cities and areas. The request was accepted, and Air Carty was sent to the lakehead.
The provincial government accepted the report and created a new amalgamated city on May 8, 1969. And on January 1st, 1970, the city was officially here to stay and was called Thunder Bay. The new city consisted of Fort William, Port Arthur, the township of Neeving, and the township of McIntyre.
To find out more about Thunder Bay's history, you can study the archives available through the City of Thunder Bay or visit the Thunder Bay Museum at 425 Donald Street East.
Just 32 kilometers west of Thunder Bay is one of the area's most beautiful natural attractions, Kakabeka Falls. In the rock at the bottom of the falls, scientists have found fossils from over 1.6 billion years ago. The water that flows through Kakabeka Falls comes from the Kaministiquia River, which provides the water to the stunning 125-foot waterfall. The waterfall cascades into a massive gorge, carved out of the Precambrian shield by meltwater following the last glaciation. This area has a rich cultural history. The Kaministiquia River was used by fur traders as the main artery to the northwest during 1800 to 1820, with a major portage around the falls. The park features 166 campsites and extensive trails for walking, hiking, cross-country skiing, and cycling. Other activities include swimming, fishing, and wildlife viewing. During your stay in Thunder Bay, take the short drive on the 1117 west to Kakabeka Falls and enjoy both this natural attraction as well as the charming village of Kakabeka Falls.
Thunder Bay offers an amazing view of Lake Superior and the Sleeping Giant. Lake Superior is the largest freshwater lake in the world by surface area and the second largest lake in the world by volume. You may think that sounds impressive, but get this. There's so much water in Lake Superior that it could flood Canada, the United States, Mexico, and South America. There are over 3 quadrillion gallons in this great lake. These are just a few incredible facts. To learn more, call Lake Superior Visits at 344-9208.
Thunder Bay is full of many beautiful scenic lookouts, with each one offering spectacular views. One of Thunder Bay's best-known lookouts is the Mount Mckay Lookout Point. Mount Mckay rises 1,000 feet above the city, offering a stunning view from the 500-foot lookout point. Facilities include concession services, a picnic area, as well as camping and hiking trails. Mount Mckay, originally called Thunder Mountain, was the location for traditional Native meetings. Erected on Mount Mckay is a large white cross in memory of the Native people that fought for Canada in times of war. Mount Mckay is located on Highway 61B. Thunder Bay is full of many beautiful scenic lookouts, with each one offering spectacular views. The Bluffs is an excellent spot if you'd like a view of numerous sights in Thunder Bay at once. The Bluffs is a free park where you can enjoy the sights of the Sleeping Giant, Black Bay Ridge, and Boulevard Lake. The Bluffs Scenic Lookout features a picnic area, trails, and its amazing panoramic view. The Bluffs Scenic Lookout is located above the Current River, accessible off of Arundel. The lookout is open all year round, so don't miss this incredible experience.
The Lakehead Region Conservation Authority invites you to explore conservation areas. Each location offers bird watching, hiking, fishing, canoeing, or picnic opportunities. It only costs $2 per vehicle to visit, or you may wish to purchase an annual pass for $25. Visit the Lakehead Region Conservation Authority online for more information, lakeheadca.com, or call 344-5857.
The Thunder Bay Art Gallery is home to a public gallery, and it also hosts exhibits from all around North America. The gallery in Thunder Bay has received international recognition for its collection of native arts and features a wide range of educational programs, including art classes, lectures, and workshops. The Art Gallery is located on the campus of Confederation College. Visit the Art Gallery Tuesday to Sunday from noon till 5 p.m. Admission is $3 for adults, $1.50 for students. Children under 12 get in free. For more information, call 577-6427. The Founders Museum in Pioneer Village replicates life in northwestern Ontario in the early 1900s. Pioneer Village is a great way to learn about how life was lived long ago. The carpenter, cobbler, and even the blacksmith welcome you into their establishments for a tour. Whatever your interest, it's all here for you. The Founders Museum is open daily during the summer months from 11 to 5. Admission for adults is $6. Children 6 to 12 is $3, and children under 6 get in for free. The Founders Museum in Pioneer Village, located on Gillespie Road off of Highway 61. For more information, call 475-5114. The Thunder Bay Historical Museum Society was created in 1908. By 1942, there was enough information and collectibles to justify a need for space, and a museum was finally opened that year in the basement of the library. In the 1990s, the Society moved the museum again to their current location. There's a rich variety of objects and information on display at the Thunder Bay Museum, as well as a large variety of programs and events that happen year-round. Visit the Thunder Bay Museum at 425 Donald Street East, or visit thunderbaymuseum.com and check out Thunder Bay's history. At the Thunder Bay Historical Museum, you'll find the Peter McKellar Gallery, which showcases the 10,000-year-old history of Thunder Bay and its people. Also, there are themed rooms that replicate times from long ago, including a prison cell, a 1928 vintage movie theater, a general store, and much more. The museum is open daily from 11 to 5. Admission prices are $3 for adults, $1.50 for children, $8 for the family, and free for children under 6. The Thunder Bay Museum is located at 425 Donald Street East. For the exhibits on display while you're in Thunder Bay, call the museum at 623-0801.
Thunder Bay is full of many beautiful city parks, with each one offering something special and unique. Boulevard Lake is a 650-acre park that surrounds all sides of the Boulevard Lake, as well as the dam on the low side of Current River. The construction of a dam near the mouth of the Current River in 1901 resulted in a head pond flooding the area now developed as Boulevard Lake Municipal Park. Facilities at the park include a supervised swimming beach, canoeing, tennis courts, mini golf, paddle boating, and a 5-kilometer walking path. Visit Boulevard Lake Park, located at the end of North Algoma Street. Thunder Bay is full of many beautiful city parks, with each one offering something special and unique. In 1967, Canada was 100 years old, and the city of Port Arthur created Centennial Park as its legacy project. Centennial Park covers approximately 147 acres along the shores of Current River in the city's north side. The area around the park is in close proximity to the Trowbridge Falls Campground and the abandoned Shunya Silver Mines. To find out more, visit the park, tour the bush camp, or visit the children's playground. Centennial Park off of Black Bay Road in Thunder Bay. Thunder Bay is full of many beautiful city parks, with each one offering something special and unique. Chippewa Park is a wonderful location in Thunder Bay South and offers a stunning view of the Sleeping Giant, as well as 150 campsites, a beach, picnic areas, and a local zoo known as the Wildlife Exhibit. The Wildlife Exhibit features northern animals in a constricted but otherwise natural habitat. This seasonal campground is located along City Road off of Highway 61B. For more information about camping and the events at Chippewa Park, you can call 623-3912. Thunder Bay is full of many beautiful city parks, with each one offering something special and unique. Hillcrest Park is best known for its spectacular view of the Sleeping Giant. Located on one of the highest points in the city, you'll also get an incredible panoramic view of Thunder Bay, including the harbor. The park is home to the beautiful sunken gardens, which offer a wide assortment of plants and over 70 varieties of flowers for you to enjoy while you visit the park. Enjoy its history and rich beauty. Visit Hillcrest Park, located on High Street in the north end of Thunder Bay. Thunder Bay is full of many beautiful city parks, with each one offering something special and unique. The Kaministiquia River Park is home to Anamiki Flies the Thunder, a stainless steel winged sculpture. The 100-year-old James Whalen tugboat is permanently moored in the park alongside a 550-meter river walkway. The park also features a Via Rail train exhibit and the Merchant Marine Monument, a memorial honoring 58 men who lost their lives in World War II while working for Patterson steamships. Kaministiquia River Park, across the intersection of Donald Street and Simpson Street. Thunder Bay is full of many beautiful city parks, with each one offering something special and unique. One of the city's most famous parks is Marina Park Prince Arthur's Landing. Marina Park provides 3 large piers for docking, harbor tours, an art gallery and restaurant, and small gift shop in the beautiful old CN rail station. There is also a picnic area, playground, walking trails, and of course a beautiful view of Lake Superior and the Sleeping Giant. Don't miss a chance to visit Marina Park Prince Arthur's Landing in downtown Thunder Bay North at the end of Red River Road. Thunder Bay is full of many beautiful city parks, with each one offering something special and unique. Trowbridge Falls Park features over 1,500 acres of boreal forest along the cascading Current River. This beautiful park features a full-service campground with RV and tent sites only a short distance from Boulevard Lake and Centennial Parks. Along with hiking, skiing, and mountain biking trails, the campground and adjacent Kinsman Park provide access to popular waiting spots on the river. There's a store, washrooms, showers, laundry facilities, firewood sales, with water and electrical services at the campground. Trowbridge Falls, located on Copenhagen Road off of Highway 1117.
The story goes that the Persian, a Thunder Bay pastry treat, was named in honor of General Persing of the First World War. Thunder Bay locals have grown up with the Persian. It's the only place where they're baked, and the recipe for this popular icing-covered treat remains a secret. Thunder Bay residents fondly recall Persian sales at local schools to raise money for sports teams and school clubs. The Persian is still sought after by visitors from all over the world when visiting Thunder Bay. For an experience you won't regret, stop by almost any bakery in town and tease your taste buds with delicious Thunder Bay Persians.
Thunder Bay has a treasure, and it's waiting for you. Just head south on Fort William Road, over the bridge to Simpson Street shopping area. Whether it's fun, fashion, or food, the Simpson Street merchants are a visitor's delight. Browse through the many locally owned businesses on Simpson Street. You're guaranteed to find a delightful, unique experience. Just head over the Simpson Street Bridge to one of Thunder Bay's most incredible treasures. The Simpson Street shopping area is waiting for you. For more information, call 1-800-MOST-FUN.
In 1978, Northwestern Ontario's Hall of Fame was born. More than 150 people and many teams from Northwestern Ontario are featured in the Hall of Fame. This heritage facility is dedicated to preserving, honoring, and displaying the rich sports heritage of this region. Visitors can view displays and information related to the history of sports and learn about the many Hall of Famers who have brought pride to the area. If you're a sports fan, make sure you visit the Northwestern Ontario Sports Hall of Fame. To find out more, call the Hall of Fame at 622-2852.
Traveling along Highway 1117 just east of the city, you'll come upon a tribute to a true Canadian hero, Terry Fox. The Terry Fox Lookout was dedicated on June 26th of 1982, 1 year after Terry succumbed to cancer. Terry was born on July 28, 1958 in Winnipeg, Manitoba. When Terry was 18, he lost his right leg to cancer. In an effort to find a cure for the disease that ravaged his own body, Terry decided to undertake the Marathon of Hope, an almost 8,600-kilometer run across Canada to raise money for cancer research. His trek began on April 12, 1980 in St. John's, Newfoundland. Terry ran 42 kilometers each day regardless of weather conditions. At first, his effort did not receive much publicity, but as he entered Ontario, support began to grow. On September 1st, outside of Thunder Bay, Terry experienced sharp chest pains and had to be taken to a nearby hospital. It was then discovered that cancer had returned. He was flown to Vancouver for further treatments. He died on June 28, 1981. Every September, Canadians hold their own Terry Fox Run. To date, it has raised over $50 million for cancer research. The monument depicts Terry heading west for home. It stands on a granite base and is decorated with a map of Canada, the coat of arms for each province, and amethyst procured from local amethyst mines. Besides the monument, the city of Thunder Bay has built a tourist information center on site. Stop at the Terry Fox Memorial and pay tribute to this dynamic young Canadian, located on Highway 1117 in Thunder Bay.
The Thunder Bay Guest is your free visitor magazine. Just think of the Thunder Bay Guest as your calendar, keeping you up to date with all the special events happening in the city. It also holds information about the many sights and scenic attractions that the city of Thunder Bay has to offer. Inside, you'll find coupons as well as information about businesses, services, and more. Stay informed while you visit beautiful Thunder Bay and look for your free copy of The Guest today at most retail and tourist venues.
Located at the head of Lake Superior, formerly known as Port Arthur and Fort William, Thunder Bay has long been a hub of industry and tourism with an interesting history. The Thunder Bay Vignette video series is a wonderful 2-disc collection of historical fact and fascinating stories, a perfect addition to your DVD library, or as a thoughtful gift. Thunder Bay Vignettes, pages from our storied past, a fun reminder of your visit to Thunder Bay. Get your DVD copy today. Call 346-2600 for a retailer near you.
In the late 1850s, the government of the province of Canada was looking to expand westward. It was at a small settlement simply called the Station that became a stopping point for people traveling west. Until 1885, the Station was the only settlement west of Sault Ste. Marie. After Confederation in 1867, Simon James Dawson was hired to build a road from Thunder Bay on Lake Superior to the Red River Colony. A year later, Peter McKellar set off northwestern Ontario's mining boom when he discovered a large silver deposit in the region. By 1870, the station had become the landing point for the Canadian Department of Public Works, where they would store supplies needed for Dawson's Road. It was around this time that Colonel Garnet Wolseley renamed the station Prince Arthur's Landing, after Prince Arthur, third son of Queen Victoria. The residents of Prince Arthur's Landing were the driving force behind the creation of the District of Thunder Bay's first municipality, much to the chagrin of the residents of Fort William. Construction of the town's first grain elevator began in 1883 to handle the increasing traffic on Lake Superior. The same year, CPR officials in Winnipeg unilaterally changed the name of the town to Port Arthur. The lumber industry helped Port Arthur flourish and paved the way for sawmills and pulp and paper mills. Following World War II, the Lakehead Technical Institute was founded in Port Arthur, and the school evolved into Lakehead University. In 1970, Port Arthur amalgamated with Fort William and the townships of Nebing and McIntyre to form the city of Thunder Bay. Today you can still visit the original Prince Arthur's Landing, a multi-use village with businesses, restaurants, a skate park, and much more. Take the kids to cool off in the splash pad in the summer or to skate on it in the winter. Or enjoy the many walking paths and take in the beauty of Lake Superior and the sleeping giant on the shores that have welcomed people to Canada's Lakehead for hundreds of years. Did you know that Thunder Bay has one of the oldest radio stations in Canada? CKPR got its start as a hobby station in Midland, Ontario in 1927. By 1931, the Dougal Motor Car Company had purchased the station and relocated it to Fort William, Ontario. It moved around the AM dial until finding a home at 580 AM in 1941. Throughout the decades, CKPR has been an integral part of the heritage of Thunder Bay. In 2007, CKPR moved over to the FM dial, where it can be heard today at 91.5 FM. Maybe it was because the north shore of Lake Superior looked so much like Finland at the time. Whatever the reason, Port Arthur was a favored spot for Finnish immigrants in the late 1800s. Finnish workers acclimated easily in the lumber and mining camps of northwestern Ontario, and to this day, Thunder Bay has a large population of people with Finnish ancestry. Finnish people were instrumental in the construction of the Welland Canal and the construction of the CP Railway. The Finnish migration increased in the 1930s when workers could take advantage of jobs at several new paper mills and grain elevators. The Great Depression saw a halt to all immigration into Canada, but it was only a minor setback, and by 1941, Canada's Lakehead boasted more than 9,000 Finnish men, women, and children. Today, the spirit of Finland is a cornerstone of Thunder Bay's culture. An icon of our Finnish heritage is the Finnish Labour Temple. Constructed in 1910, the Finnish Labour Temple was once one of the largest workers' halls in all of Canada. It's still home to the historic Hoito restaurant, where workers from lumber camps could get an affordable meal in the early 1900s. Today, the Hoito's Finnish pancakes are still a Thunder Bay favorite. Finlandia Hall on the main floor of the Finnish Labour Temple is home to many comedy shows, concerts, and live theater, as well as the annual Bay Street Film Festival. Stop by and see their museum to learn more about the rich cultural heritage of the Finnish people of Thunder Bay. You can find the Finnish Labour Temple on Bay Street, just off of Algoma.
Thunder Bay's history is deeply rooted on the shores of the Kaministiquia River. During the fur trade, the French would set up trading posts at the mouth of the river, once for a little over a decade in the late 1600s, and again in the early 1700s, where it stood for nearly half a century. By 1784, Montreal merchants had formed the Northwest Company. After the American Revolution, Grand Portage had become U.S. soil, and the Nor'westers needed a new midway point to the west if they were going to avoid American taxation. On July 30th, 1798, land was acquired from the Ojibwe by written agreement, and in 1803 the new trading post was established, named Fort William in 1807 after William McGilvery, who was chief director of the Northwest Company at the time. After the merger between the Northwest Company and the rival Hudson Bay Company, the post lost its raison d'etre. It survived as a minor trading post for the HBC for a time, but the original site eventually disappeared under rail development in the 1880s. The site of the original fort is commemorated with a plaque honoring Thunder Bay's fur trade beginnings and can be seen in Thunder Bay's East End. Further down the river, the original Fort William was later reconstructed and locked in time in the year 1815. Today, you can experience life in Canada's fur trade years with 42 reconstructed buildings, including Thunder Bay's first ever grain elevator, a small farm, and costume historical interpreters that bring the early 1800s to life. Fort William Historical Park can be found at the south end of King Road, which runs off Broadway Avenue, 2 kilometers west of Highway 61. For more information on Fort William Historical Park, you can visit their website, fwhp.ca. If you look off to the south skyline of Thunder Bay, you can see the majestic Mount Mckay. Standing at the entrance of the Kaministiquia Valley, Mount Mckay was used as a vantage point for Aboriginal scouts. Legend has it that the mountain gets its name from an early fur trader. It was in 1888 when Father Herbert, a Catholic missionary, supervised the construction of a chapel on the first level of Mount Mckay. Annual services were held at the small chapel for years, until it was abandoned after the Aboriginal lands were transferred to Grand Trunk Railway. Then, in the late 1930s, the chapel was rebuilt through the efforts of Senator Norman Patterson. The small church was rededicated on September 10, 1939, as a historical monument. Not far from the church, there was a large cross that has an interesting story of its own. The original cross was installed as a war memorial on the ledge overlooking the valley, but over time, it had become damaged by visitors and finally replaced with a monument that can be seen there today. When you visit Mount Mckay, take some time to visit the little chapel that has watched over Fort William and all of Thunder Bay for decades.
The Founders Museum and Pioneer Village. Come touch history in this unique Northwestern Ontario Pioneer Village. Drop in at the general store and look through the newly arrived catalogs. Visit the shops and chat with the residents while they wait for the train. Recall the memories of the one-room school and spend a quiet moment in the village church. Pay a visit to the homestead, and you can even help do the laundry. The carpenter, cobbler, and even the blacksmith welcome you to their business establishments. Stop by the printers to find out the latest news around the village at the newspaper office. Whether your interest lies in antique cars, tractors, farm equipment, engines, or motors, Founders Museum has it all. The Founders Museum and Pioneer Village is located on Highway 61, just a short distance from the city of Thunder Bay. Simply drive down Highway 61 to the U.S. border and turn right on Gillespie Road. 3190 Highway 61 South.